Let's take a look at volume of prisms. So first, what is a prism? The way I like to think of a prism is it's any base, any shape I want as my base, and then that base just projects up. So like here's a triangle, and then it just projects up. You just follow that same triangle shape all the way up, as high as we want it to go. And over here we have a circle base. So this could have been a circle at the bottom, then it just projects up. That's what a prism is. So essentially the bottom is the same as the top. It follows the same shape all the way through. I also like to think of a loaf of bread. Like if I cut a loaf of bread, you'll have the end caps, but for the most part, each piece of bread looks the same. And if I chop up a prism here, so if I'm chopping horizontally these two prisms, then each slice will be the same. Each slice will be a circle in the case of the cylinder. Each slice will be a triangle in the case of the triangular prism. Now, to find the volume, what's nice about this, since it follows that same shape all the way up, is you just need to know how to find the volume, the area of the base. So in the case of the triangular prism, if you can find the volume of the triangle at the bottom, then you just multiply it by how tall it is, the height. So in this case, the area of the base is 6. And then I could pull it up. Let's pull it up to about 5. There you go. So a base of 6 and then a height of 5. So the area of that base is 6 times 5 gives us that volume of 30. Now this cylinder, it has a radius of 3, and that gives us an area pi r squared of 12.6. And then I just follow that height. Let's go to 5 on that one too. So it's around 63 cubic units, whatever units we're measuring in. So that's a prism. You just got to figure out the area of your base, and then you just multiply it by how tall it is. It can be a triangle base, a circle base, rectangle, a septagon, decagon, or some just crazy weird shape that you want to invent for it. And that's volume of prisms. Let's do 2 examples though. All right, so here's that cylinder. Let's set some numbers. Let's say we're here, and let's say we've got a radius of 3 feet. And then let's say we have a height of this cylinder at 6 feet. So as we said, the volume is the area of base times the height. So in this case, the area of that base is a circle, so it's pi r squared, and our r is 3 feet. And we square that. So our area, 3 squared is 9, so we're at 9 pi square feet. Now let's go back to that volume. Our height is 6 feet, so our volume is the area of our base, area of the base times the height. So area of the base, 9 pi square feet times the height of 6 feet. All right, so now we've got volume equals, so 9 times 6 gives us 54. Got that pi. Now we have feet squared times feet, so we have cubic feet. And cubic feet makes sense for a 3rd dimension measurement. Volume's measuring in a 3rd dimension, so we've got it cubed. There's volume for a cylinder. All right, let's look at this triangular prism. So this, we've got a right angle on this triangle. So let's say it's a 3 by 4 by 5 right triangle. And let's just set that height to 6 again. And let's say all of these are in inches. All right, so volume of a prism is the area of the base times height. All right, so the area of our base, this is a triangle, so it's 1/2 base times height. 1/2, we have 3 times 4. I like to go ahead and reduce as I go, so that reduces to 2 over 1. And what do we got there? 6 square inches. All right, so our volume is that area of the base times the height. So I've got 6 inches squared times the height of 6 inches. So volume equals 36. Inches squared times inches is inches cubed. There you have it. Volume of prisms.